Hello everyone, this is Ron from High Tech Legion, and this is the AZiO Levetron GH808 gaming headset, and it is part, of course, of their Levetron gaming series. And this one is a USB headset, meaning it uses a USB 2.0 connector to connect to your computer instead of a 3.5mm jack. And of course, that usually means that there is software involved, so we'll take a look at that. But as mentioned here in the box, it is a plug-and-play headset, so software might not be necessary. You can still use it, but of course software for USB headsets usually and typically just enhances the usability and adds more features. And here you have a preview of the window there, and all the features listed in the box in the back. So let's just open it up and see and take a closer look. With the headset itself, you get a user's guide that is multilingual. And it uses standard USB connector. Show you that end there. The cable itself, it has anti-fraying protection on the end, and the cable itself is not braided. It is a thicker rubberized cable, however, and it measures. Let me just see how long it is. It measures 6.5 feet in length. You see the high quality build on this Levetron GH808. See the aluminum frame inside as well for the extending length of it. You can just pull it out in case you need to adjust it. And also there is a soft cloth padding at the top as built into the design, and the circumaural ear cups. Now these actually use two different drivers, since it has the bass enhancement. It has the 40mm driver that has the 20 Hz to 20 kHz range inside there, but it also has the added vibration driver for the extra bass boost, which has a frequency response of 10 Hz to 400 Hz, which are of course the lower frequencies, and it's a smaller 30mm driver. As you can see there, the cups themselves are not adjustable from the neck itself to the end of the ear cups. They're not, you cannot angle them at all, but it looks comfortable enough. You have the faux leather texture right around it, and there is a quite sizable hole in there for your ear, and also of course the drop down microphone. The microphone itself has a sensitivity of -39 to +3 dB. See the pickup there. It is an it is rather a unidirectional microphone, and you can flip it on top if you don't need it. Also, there is a volume adjustment knob built in to the side, and also the vibration toggle button, and also an LED indicator. Then what I'm going to do now is, of course, plug in the USB connector and see what the performance is like. I am going to download the software from AZiO's website. Since it is not included in the box, I will show you that, demonstrate that for the functionality and the software as part of this video. Hey guys, this is the overview of the software included in the AZiO GH808 headset, which you can of course install and download. This is available for download at AZiO's website. And here on the first tab you have the main setting option. You can adjust the channels. You also have a DSP mode where you have the virtual speaker shifter. Click on the advanced setting icon here. You can see that you can drag around the icon themselves, and you can kind of adjust the distance where that source is coming from. Of course, it's just a simulated 7.1 speaker setup on the headset itself. And you have the output. You have two speaker setup output or as a headphone output.
built in like so. And you can also, the next tab, you have the mixer, and you can enable or disable it here. So the microphone, you can mute it essentially, and also you can set the adjustments. I can see I have it to the maximum level right now for the microphone. And you also have the microphone boost option. It's significantly helps. As you can hear, probably the volume has been increased significantly, which I like using microphone boost, even with the microphone level at maximum already. And you have the effects, especially if you can't hear yourself when you have the headphone. Most users would prefer using toggling that microphone boost option. Also, you have the effects tab here for the equalizer and the environment. You'd find these generally in most of your for example, your built-in video card, rather sound card on your motherboard. They would have this software. It would come with this one, and you also, of course, get it with the AZiO GH808, and you have a selection there, presets. You have also the equalizer you can adjust, and certain presets there. Just hit default, and the next one is the karaoke or magic voice. Now at the bottom you have the options for karaoke, where you can adjust the key shifting and rather vocal cancellation. But here at the top is where you have the. Show you what that looks like. And it's echoing quite a lot here. Let me just disable that for a bit. Let me just disable my microphone boost, because it was picking up a lot of the vibration. There you go. Especially with the vibration enabled, it would it was echoing on itself and was looping. So, and you're probably hearing right now my voice sounds like it was an echo, and you can adjust it. And to the lowest, of course, completely disappears. And this is the magic voice, where you can adjust either, of course, the default one and the
monster voice. This
the cartoon voice and
male voice, and the
female voice, and that's pretty much it.
And the last tab here is the information tab. Well, you can see the what audio driver version you're using and the audio controller on your sound card or built in on your motherboard, whichever output is actually built into the motherboard, since it is using the USB 2 controller. And that is pretty much it. And let's go back now to the rest of the review.
Alright, so I have been using the AZiO or AZiO GH808 headset for quite a while now, and first thing to notice is the build quality is quite excellent. As you can see there, it is glossy here on the bottom, so that could be, some people might not like that, since glossy surfaces tend to attract fingerprints, but it's not really a concern in that regard. I like the adjustable band here, and it is metal, so it's solid in construction, and the cloth padding is quite thick at the top. A lot of the weight is actually centered on the top rather than resting on the ear cups. The ear cups themselves are quite light, and even if you can wear it for long periods, the strain is actually on the top of your head. So quite a decent amount of blocking a lot of external noise, but I can still hear myself quite a bit when I'm wearing this, because if you see there's quite a bit of space, and there's plenty of room there for your ear. And the leather material, it doesn't have as thick of isn't that thick of a padding in there compared to other headsets. But other than that, I love the excellent build quality and the fit. And although the limited, there is no angle in here for the ear cups themselves, so it is limited in that regard. Some people would, depending on the shape of your head, you might find that uncomfortable. And also in terms of functionality, you have, of course, the wire here on the left side, and you can just drop down the mic and it automatically turns on. I love built-in microphones like this one, and you can just stealthily put it up like that, and you can see that you can barely see it. There is an indicator light there. That is actually the indicator light for the volume you're hearing. It will animate depending on the volume level. It will blink basically, and you also have the volume control. There's the vibration control here. Unfortunately, I found that the vibration can be overwhelming. I installed the software, the optional software available on AZiO's website, but unfortunately there is no option there to adjust this vibration. And the vibration is tied to the 30mm low frequency driver, which with the low frequency driver, in addition to the 40mm main driver, is that it enhances the bass. But the problem is it is also tied into the vibration control. So if you toggle that on, you have to live with a vibration. You can't have the additional bass without the actual vibration of the headset. It actually vibrates, so you can only imagine how it feels when you're playing. It's quite exhilarating when you're playing, but when you're watching a movie, it can be quite distracting. Since a lot, it can vibrate it's the vibration is quite impactful. Also, without the, it seems to be that the lower frequencies are handled mainly by the 30mm driver. So if you toggle that off, the sound you're left with is a lot flatter, and even on when you're watching movies or listening to music, it is quite disappointing. But for gaming, it is quite excellent, especially with the bass toggle on. But when for multimedia use and for music listening, it is quite disappointing. It sounds like with the bass driver disabled and just the main drivers, without adjusting the equalizer, it sounds like a lot of the sound bounces off on concrete walls, and sounds very cold, and also the instrument separation is not very good. There's also a lot of distortion high level, so I was disappointed in that regard. But other than that, the price has been lowered. The original price for this one was $99, but you can get this almost everywhere for $54.99. Currently at Newegg, or $59.99 at Amazon. So in that regard, the price is very good. But again, gaming headsets, there's plenty of competition in the market. So I can only give the AZiO Levetron GH808 a bronze award from High Tech Legion, as it performed decent enough on gaming aspects, and I like the vibration feature and the additional bass driver. But unfortunately, in terms of multimedia and all around well-rounded usage, it doesn't perform as well in that regard. So once again, this is Ron from High Tech Legion signing out. You can read the rest of the review clicking below with my written review, and also subscribe for daily updates. You can leave us questions or comments, and visit us on Facebook, facebook.com/HLReviews. You can leave us a tweet at twitter.com/HighTechLegion, and also you can join our forums to participate in giveaways and just regular chatting, and also to give us feedback at hightechlegion.com/forum. So again, this is Ron signing out.